So there's one person who wants to know about your investment journey, Anthony, sir. He wants to know, can you talk about your investing journey?
Yeah, I absolutely can. So I had the great blessing ki my dad was a public sector, good, honest servant who the only good thing he did from an investing standpoint is to invest in equity. So I had a flavor of equity. The first investment I made in equity sounds terrible because I am supposed to be a professional now. Is from the little bit of learning I did from Economic Times, I actually bought a company called Bihar Alloys. I still remember in the early 90s at 17 rupees. This was at the time of Harshad Mehta time. I sold it at some 65. So I was very excited. Four-time return in 1 year. That company basically ceased to exist after 3 years. And I figured that now knowing what I know, I would have never bought that company. But it was a tremendously successful investment. Other than that, my investing journey has been uh, I've learned along the way. I continue to learn. You can never be inch perfect. Today, 90% of what I hold is in mutual funds. Like I said, it's because I have multiple restrictions. I also have very little time. Uh, and I don't have too much of real estate at this juncture. So that's my investing journey. I've been a beneficiary of the real estate boom, but otherwise it's a mix of equity funds and short-term bond funds. And while I told somebody earlier in the show कि आपको 5-10% gold में रखना चाहिए, that मैंने बीवी को I left it to my wife to do that. I never bought gold myself, uh, and she also doesn't like gold too much. So effectively we are very underweight gold, but ठीक है. I mean, it's basically investing journey. Like I said, lucky enough to be born in a family which kind of had somebody buying equity stocks. So you kind of get that into your DNA. And I still return to the question that somebody asked. I love that question. I'm a student. I want to invest $1,000. Like I said, that I wish was my investing journey. That everything I saved that I bought an equity fund at that point, like I said, would have been in Hawaii 5 years ago.
What are some of the books that we recommend from an investing point of view? So there are some books that people want to know of. Would you, Anthony, would you want to?
So I, frankly, because my entire life is about investing, I end up reading other things than investing books. But two books I would actually recommend to anybody are the following. There's a book called The Intelligent Investor by Ben Graham. He's kind of the godfather of value investing. It's a not because I think value investing is the way to go, but it's a great book about how you should think about how companies are valued. The other one, which is I think even more brilliant, is a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad. Right? It's really about how it teaches you that the best thing to do in life is to make money from money, not to be obsessed about working in your day job. Because people who continue working in their day job, basically his argument is people who work on a day job and that's their entire life stay poor, and people who believe that there are ways to make money from money become rich. It's a great book in my view.
Okay. And just this one person who's asking that he's 20 years old and wants to invest for the long term, but he's not familiar with certain terms. So where can he get more info about learning about terms and any YouTube channel? So I would strongly recommend the Grow YouTube channel. I mean, it's great videos to understand basics about investments. But then, if both of you may want to add to it.
Yeah, see, only thing I would add, and by the way, I completely endorse. I personally do this and it will sound strange, right? I'm 47, by the way, and I follow uh, e- anybody who, for example, follows me on Twitter will see something very bizarre. I don't tweet, I only follow. And why do I follow? I follow a lot of people that I think write really interesting stuff about the investing world because it helps me gain knowledge, right? So I think if you follow the right people in Twitter, very interesting. But it's also very dangerous because I see so many people kind of on Twitter tweeting ये stock ले लो, stop loss इतना लो कर लो, and I cringe because I just think how many innocent victims are going to be there because of that. The other thing is that NISM has these relatively low cost certifications to become, there are courses on equity research, certifications on that. Pick that up because some of the study material on that will actually give you some perspective. it's not as dated as you think it is. Our typical mindset is our textbooks have not changed for many years, but the securities market regulator to that extent is very decent, and they kind of insist that these textbooks get updated. So for example, if you were trying to become a mutual fund distributor, I'm not suggesting anybody on this channel should, but the stuff you have to learn is actually very relevant, very current, and you'll understand what a mutual fund is actually through that kind of stuff. So that's another suggestion.